Is this working? Hold up. Hold up. There we go. There we go. Welcome on in, everyone. Allow me to introduce King Titus IV. Whoop. Here comes the sign. Now, as you can see here, King Titus has inherited discreet from his parent, but he's also dutiful and maimed. Once more, I've rolled an anti-military trait for our little triple touchdown at the bottom here. So for today's roleplay, initially we're going to go for a stability ambition. Should that fail, we'll deviate instead to a faith ambition. We are hoping to deal with things privately, if we can, without too many people interfering. But we're also going to select a spouse from one of the ones offered by a region, and then we're going to favour the region that our spouse came from. Finally, it aches in the winter, we're maimed, so we're anti-military, and we're not going to be physically active. Any chance, any options in order to for the king to be active themselves, we're going to try and avoid, and we're going to instead try and play things pretty safe. I'm so glad that I looked at the character and I saw the scar and I was like, oh, okay, cool. We could roll that way with it. There's only so many times I could have a negative military trait and be like, they're a coward, they're a wimp. Yeah, it's nice to spice it up a bit. But welcome on in, everyone. Let's get on in there and let's see what's here at the beginning of our game. Let's say hello to the kingdom. Everyone say hello to the kingdom. It's looking pretty good, honestly. I mean, the farming in the march could do with a touch. It's in like a sort of precarious zone where if it dips a little lower, it could in fact be a problem. But yeah, hello. Alright, let's see. Let's do a round of introductions for everyone. I hope you're all ready. Hope you're all comfortable. And, oh, who joined? Oh, advisor, it was yourself. Welcome. Let's see everyone here for the start of today's reign. We have, in the barons, we have Baron Hookerlord, Baron Komori III, Baron Nilawa, and Baroness Gudako. Welcome on in to our 4 barons for the start of today's stream. We've also got our chiefs. Welcome on in to Chief Vivi II, Chief Whopper, Chief Advisor, Chief Weldris II, and Chief Teenybert. Welcome all the chiefs. And finally, we've got the patricians. We've got Lady Patrician Morgrim, Lord Patrician Mutated Zombie Bush, Lord Patrician Gibbo Nexus, and Noble Patrician Azratraz. Welcome on in, all of our patricians as well. Hope you're all comfortable. Hope you're all ready for today's game. We're going to be starting... Why is my phone buzzing? Hold on. Let me double check that's not important. Okay, cool. No, that's not important. Right. Welcome on in. Let us start, as always, with the path to victory. Your Majesty, you have some big boots to fill. And with your parent out of the picture, the nobles will be looking for any opportunity to replace you. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I aim, Spy Master, to keep the peace and have a stable, steady, safe reign where nobody needs to worry about anything. An admirable aim. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's stability as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I'll return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Alright, let's go and shake hands with everyone.
Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles.
Alright, who is here? Chiefs of the North. Hello, Vivi, Chief Vivi Reader the second. Good luck in the days ahead, Your Highness. You're needed dealing with us lot. Who have we got from the patricians of the coast? We got Morgrim. A pleasure, Your August Majesty. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and wealthy under your reign. Thank you very much. And finally, the barons. We have Komori III. Hail and well met, my liege. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue. Is this what your parent fought so hard for? Yes.
Your Majesty, it was an honor to serve your parent, but now it is your time to wear the crown. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation.
Let's get it over with.
Shall we call the nobles in?
Alright, what do we got here? First vote of the game, everyone. We're generally in favour of stability, so quite like a lot of these. And in fact, faith is okay. We're good with any of these three. Yeah, they're all pretty good. Hey, Final Park, welcome on in. Don't worry, we're just getting started. Welcome back to the Barons. River time? Is it river time? Oh lordy, it might be river time. Okay. You'll come out for the river. Oh, we shall see. Thanks, Weldress. Just relax, we'll do all the work. Oh, okay. Right. Oh. When I die as king, I would like the council to carry my casket so they can let me down one last time. Let's... Oh dear.
It is decided the king will be thrown into the river.
What kind of coronation is that?
A very traditional ceremony dating back to Queen Alma the Wise. It's meant to represent you being reborn as a true king.
The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurtling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the banks, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? Not a single monarch has drowned during their coronation. It's, you know, it's those little inflatable armbands. The royal armbands. They're the ones that do it. Alright, eyes down. We're picking schemes now, starting with the barons. We got Isaac of the Kudaku bloodline. Legendary former bandit stands before a blazing hearth, roaring with arms outstretched, Isaac looking pretty dapper. When have the barons of the march backed down from a fight? Never! I'll know your due, whatever it takes to put me, your rightful king, on the throne. Alright, what's it going to be? Barons. It's Baron time. Is it going to be A, doppelgangers, B, intimidation, or C, propaganda? Doppelganger, you're going to try and find a body double to replace me with. Intimidation, you're going to infiltrate the palace with armed men. And with propaganda, you're going to hang up posters saying that Isaac is super cool. Isaac is the Chad. Look at the stinky virgin Titus the 4. That's the way we're going. The barons plan to persuade the population that only a charismatic general can protect them. First, the common folk must be afraid. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Oh lord. Already we're in a tug of war. 4 or less, you'd have to lose 3 stability, which I want to keep up. It's time we glaze our region. Fellow barons ready to post us. Hey up, Sliverty. Have you joined in? Where are you? Oh, there you are. You popped on in. Welcome back to the Pats. Lumi of the Whopper clan, eccentric northern god speaker, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, droning on as if in a trance. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter King Titus the 4. How do we make that happen? What scheme should the chiefs pursue to overthrow the king? A, sorcery, B, subterfuge, or C, Ragnarok? With A, sorcery, you're going to make a deal with a wizard to go and buy some fig rolls. With subterfuge, you're going to try and undermine my council, my advisors, and replace them with chiefs. And with Ragnarok, it's just simple as you're just going to bring about the end of the world, you know? Just one of them days. Just a casual bit of apocalypse. It's too late. We drew you as the Wojak and Isaac as a Chad. Yeah, that's what I was getting to. I love that old meme. It's something that's been going on since forever. I used to see it with like, oh my god, carbon dating myself. It was the Naruto shipping wars between whether Naruto would get with Hinata or Sakura. They'd all draw themselves as like, oh, these calm, benevolent individuals that are just so smart, and then they'd draw like stinky poo-poo lines on top of the other ship, being like, oh, this is dumb. Oh dear. Alright, are we good? I think we're good. I think that's all the chiefs that are gonna vote. Ragnarok it is, just a casual bit of apocalypse. Oh, what was that? Hello, Teeny Bert. Everyone say hello to Teeny Bert in chat. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here with us. The chiefs plan to make an alliance with the ice giants to take over the kingdom. First, they must not be weak or the ice giants won't take their proposal seriously. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise their military to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Narilla of the Slippity Slap family with seaweed green hair. I love it. Eccentric coastal entrepreneur scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, explaining in measured prose. Fellow patricians are the ghost. My claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Titus IV. Something must be done. Alright, what have we got? We got uprising, conspiracy or corruption for the patricians. With uprising, you're going to try and incite a peasant revolt. With conspiracy, you're going to try and lock me down with a dirty loan. And with corruption, you're going to bribe and blackmail your way into the throne. It looks like conspiracy is our treason of choice today. Thank you very much. The patricians plan to sink the king under an ocean of debt. To advance this scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 3 seasons. I need to spend 50 gold. Alright, here's a review of today's Rogues Gallery. Isaac, our embittered step-uncle. From the march, the barons are pursuing the propaganda scheme, and as such, initially they're going to want to lower the kingdom's stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons' time. It's currently at 7, so they need to lose 3 points of stability. We have Lumi, an ambitious vassal in the north. The chiefs are pursuing the Ragnarok scheme, and they want to make sure their own military is 5 or more in 4 seasons' time. It's currently 10. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know if the chiefs are going to make it on this one. I think it might be a bit of a stretch. And Narilla, our distant cousin in the coast. The patricians are pursuing a conspiracy scheme. To start off with, they want to lower the kingdom's treasury to 1,500 or less. I've got 1,550. You're never going to do it. I'm never going to spend that money. Maybe. We'll see. What do we want here? You know what? I'm going to say swing votes. I feel like that's more me. More my cup of tea. Hey! Who are we dealing with? Hold on, let me pop the sign open. A new plague, a jousting tournament, an honor guard. Okay. We'll start with the plague. Let me open this up. You can have a look at this. And I'm going to go put the kettle on to get a coffee. Gotta get my caffeine. Oh. Alright, I'm back, Sorry for the wait, everyone. Let me pop the sign down. There you go. I hope you had a good read. I got Royalists and Progressive, which does match the goal since that's what propaganda end goal is. Okay, I guess. Teeny Bert is hoarding gold. Excellent. Right. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way up to the top. Let's see. A whole new plague again. Now, I understand now this isn't on a cooldown at all, because this is the third time we've had this plague in a row. It's the Titus line and the dancing plague. Name a more iconic duo. I was gonna say, yeah, exactly. I'm attempting to automate things, so maybe I'm part of a clockwork. Oh, okay, that's cool. That could work. Alright. Your Highness! Hello, Final Park. The march has been struck with a plague, and not just any plague, a dancing plague. You're pulling my leg. This is no laughing matter, my liege. It affects everyone, even dogs and cats. We don't know how it started, but it's spreading quickly. Whole villages are dancing themselves after death. Well, we gotta put a stop to that, right? Okay, we gotta quarantine this. A new plague. Break it down for the king. Please vote A. Can we just quarantine it? And then just put a triple lock on it. I never want to see anyone from the march ever again. They might be diseased. Oh well. It's only a new plague. At least it isn't a new trend. That would be disastrous. We hate that. Alright, that's what, 11 votes? So 6 of you yet to vote? If you haven't voted, please vote so I can get a proper estimation of who's about. It's looking like the Chiefs are having a nap. All right. Though the move seems drastic to some, the only way to be sure this plague does not become a serious problem, the barons agree to enforce your quarantine. Only time will tell if it's an effective solution or not. Alright, jousting tournament.
Your Majesty, the barons of the march have invited you to a jousting tournament. How delightfully rustic.
Oh, I'd love to attend and support a night. We're not going to compete. That sounds risky. The Chancellor inclines their head politely.
It wouldn't be my ideal day out, Your Majesty, but I'm sure you have a marvellous time.
One evening, you're sitting up in bed reading some paperwork when a filth-encrusted peasant wanders into your bedchamber, bold as brass. Hello, you Madge. Glad I finally found you. This place is a bloody maze. Mind if I take a seat? Yes, I'll do mind. I'll stand then, no problem. Listen, I've got a bloody great idea for you. What if gangrene could be cured with mouldy bread? Haven't tried it yet, but I've got a good feeling. Before the peasant can explain further, your marshal bursts into the bedchamber, sword drawn.
Your Majesty! I'm sorry I didn't come sooner. I have no idea where the palace watch are. Do you want me to kill this intruder?
Well, the thing is, I'm pretty risk averse. So I don't know. Like, oh, I've got a gut feeling that mouldy bread might be good for us. Kill him privately. Yeah. Oh dear. I'm just gonna kick him out.
Arms behind your back, you scumbag!
The peasant is dragged away from your bedchamber, still babbling about mouldy bread. When the marshal returns, she looks grim.
One thing's clear from this mess, you need an honor guard who can actually keep you safe. Not like the pathetic watch. Think carefully, Your Majesty, these guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be Lord of Coin above all.
I'm gonna be real with you all. It's the foreign mercenaries. We gotta be super safe, and I don't trust you guys.
I will make my arrangements at once.
The battle-bitten brethren arrive a few weeks later. You've never seen such a gang of huge, unpleasant-looking cutthroats, sneering and smirking and cleaning their fingernails with daggers. Your fears are assured by their commander, a grey-haired man who calmly expresses the service they provide. As long as the coin doesn't run out, they'll sacrifice themselves to the last man on your behalf. Lee gasp. I'm sorry everyone. Alright, let's have a little look-see. They look hideous, we love it. Right, so yeah, the only people to really impose anything, I mean, I guess, oh, there's not even a military debuff. Why is there a military debuff for the barons and not the chiefs? Barons may want A, the prison, to lower stability. Anyone that wants to hinder the barons' plans may want E, the library. As for everything else, F the monument. Might be quite nice to rebolster my my authority. Here's a list of everyone. And one, welcome as well. Thank you for joining. We're going to start the auction right now. Type !fund followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Bids on other items will be refunded. You've got about 40 seconds to get your funding in, so try not to miss out. But there's a slight delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Yee. Alright, what are we currently looking at? We got A and B. Not too big, not too big. Very cheap, very cheap. It's anyone's race. And if you're waiting to snipe, the time is now. 10 seconds. Go, go, go. Boom, boom. What did we end up with? Wowie, the prison and the stadium. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. A favoured competitor. Finding a spouse. Bankruptcy looms. Okay. Let's go to the joust. The barons have assembled upon a jousting field. Watching from tall stands, the place is buzzing with excitement. Welcome one and all. We have a most thrilling guest today. Cheers erupt and an oval stamped so hard that the stands tremble. Your Highness, the highest ranked knights of the tournament are applying for your favour. Stream Hub, thank you. Hello. First is Baron Nilawa, the Cunning, who won every bout last year. Some claim that he cheated, but surely they're just jealous. Second is Baron Komori Kitsune III. No one thought he would succeed this year, but he obviously trained hard. People are calling him the underdog. Last is Lord Patrician Gibbonexus, the interloper. A surprise foreign contestant, but he qualified nonetheless. So, my liege, who will you favour? Ooh. The Gibbonexus, the interloper, I don't know. I think it's going to go Nilawa. You know, we're just going to favour the top dog. You beckon him forward and affix a ribbon to his chest. The crowd cheers as he rides to the starting post. We're just going to nod quietly. There we go. Nilawa looks a bit worried, but bows again. The bout begins. Lord Patrician Gibbonexus is his first opponent. Their horses stamp as the two jousters glare across the field. How about you? The jousters gallop towards each other. Nilawa's lance catches Gibbo on the shoulder, but does not unseat him. But he is weakened. On Nilawa's next chance, he hits Gibbonexus right in the chest. The horse stumbles and then throws him into a heap on the dust. No! Gibbo! Nilawa wins the day, claims a hefty cash prize, and is on track to win the entire jousting championship. GG, everyone. GG. Fantastic. Let's see. Bankruptcy. That's not good, is it? The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. What do you suggest we do? Well, apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You could get a bank loan or sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of your predecessor's tomb. Or most were buried in piles of gold, or so I've heard. You could get a... let's see. I don't think we'd crack open tombs. I think we're going to take out a loan. Yeah, that's the most discreet option. The banker Salvint and Gaul operates from the fabulously wealthy Republic of Kurth. All the way across the Western Sea, they assure you, however, they maintain total independence from the Republic. The banker they send to take your signature has delicate hands and sharp teeth. He watches as you put pen to paper, eyes glittering. You're making an excellent decision, Your Majesty. You shall pay us back with 25% interest in 1 year. Saddling the kingdom in debt isn't great optics, but you've got no other choice. Uh-oh. Yikes. Only 3 authority.
Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later.
Right, a 3.
I'll take liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind?
I do not mind.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messages to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer.
We just took out a big loan, so sorry everyone, but I need money to pay it back. A new petition. Oof, yeah. My jousting victories have made me famous all across the march. Well, congratulations, Nilawa. In fact, the people of my hometown, Firstburg, want to build a statue in my honour. You'll donate to the project, won't you? Oh, ah. I mean, that's not very discreet. No, it isn't. I mean, it's not just that. We just took out a big fat loan. And it's like, I don't know. Everyone's looking at me saddling the kingdom in debt, and Nilawa's just say like, yeah, but you're going to build me a gold-plated statue, right? There we go. We can have him work on training marcher troops, or we could try and push aside jousting. Where have we seen this before? Have we seen this before? I mean, I've seen this event before. I don't know if I've seen it recently. Okay. March of troops. In the USA? Okay, yeah, I don't do too much politics, so I'm not sure. Baron Nilawa and the barons grumble about not getting what they want. What's worse, the Archer military advisors openly question the usefulness of jousting in a pitched battle. The idea becomes nothing more than a joke at your expense. I'll stop. Yeah, no worries. It's all good. I just didn't get the reference, and I don't want to press into it in case it just opens up a tin of worms. That's it. Stopping the presses. Your August Majesty. Hello, M1. Some anonymous firebrand in the coast is spreading the most inflammatory pamphlets. They're casting aspersions against you. Aspersions? Something's different this time. They're not just calling you a bad king, they're criticising the very concept of monarchy. This is republicanism, and not in Kurth, but in our very own kingdom. What should we do? Oh, wow, okay. You know, we gotta find them and we gotta put a stop to this. Vote A, I hope. My authority is in the gutter. We are not having a good time. Man, I thought this cup of coffee would G me up a bit. But all the coffee has done is sink my authority. Alright, it's very close. I'm going to do a countdown in chat, 3, 2, 1, and we'll move on. There we go. I will find these troublemakers, Your Majesty. Rest assured. But your Spymaster's confidence is unwarranted. Uh-oh, the Spymaster is like, oh no! The culprits cannot be uncovered and anti-monarchist pamphlets are smuggled across the kingdom in packing crates and bales of hay. Oh, it might be a quick game today. For the first time, people across the kingdom seriously contemplate the idea of a republic. But for now, it remains a fringe fraction of rabble-rousers and radicals. Wait, oh no, this will be. Oh no. Oh no, there's no way for me to get it back up, is there? Oh no. Oh dear. Oh. Let's see. No, well, no. No double game. That's no. Because I know what'll happen. Like, we're like 40 minutes into this game, right? Something like that. Yeah, so 45, 50 minutes on this game. And then next game we'll have a civil war. And the civil war will make that game last like 3+ hours. So maybe. Yikes. At least I won jousting. Yeah, you can take that with you. That's good. Shame that the Titus bloodline ends with the 4th. It is a bit. But, you know, it's suitable. We've got sort of a quiet, receding character here that didn't want to make too much of a fuss, and they've just sort of disappeared from public life and lost all authority. I have found 3 potential matches for you, 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Okay, so what would we want? Someone that's doesn't cause any problems, and someone that's gonna be nice, someone that's got a bit of a religious bent, maybe. Someone to care for us and look after us. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall, where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Alright, let's see the eligible candidates. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Harold, firstborn heir of the Northern Weldris clan. They're your typical Northerner, as far as I can tell. Big and loud, with all the social graces of a goat, but means well. Strangely enough for a Northerner, they're an enthusiastic convert to the worship of the 9th god. They were already engaged once, but it didn't last. No one's sure why. I mean, kind of neutral, kind of a wash. The failed engagement is a bit of a fly in the ointment. From the coast, we have Herona, wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician's Slippery Slaps estate. She wasn't originally the heiress, but her elder sister had an unfortunate accident. She loves to go hunting, which isn't a common hobby among the patricians, and apparently she has a dark side, though I don't know much more about that. This is terrible. Herona, I mean, she looks cool, looks sinister, got that villain look going, but no. And finally we have the Marches offering to Becca, Skyne of the prestigious Kudaku, the Time Explorers bloodline. The typical Baroness, really. Loud, brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. She can always be found at the card table, drunk as a skunk, betting away her inheritance. Give her half a chance and she'll expound at length about how we should improve the lot of the peasants. Oh no. Oh no, they're all awful. I mean, yeah, authority is 0, Whopper. It's coming to an end. What do you think? By picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. It's going to be Harold, I guess. Excellent, I'll make the arrangements. While the king settles into his young reign, a general has risen in the march, the indomitable Baron Isaac. Is it time? I'm eager to start my campaign. Not yet, General. We need the peasants to be truly living in fear for you to be their saviour. It won't be long now. The council will make sure the kingdom is drowning in chaos and we'll make our move. The Baron's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. In a dingy seaside tavern, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Terrible news! The kingdom prosper, the treasury is practically overflowing. I didn't expect the new king to be competent. Nobody did. We must work harder to bankrupt him. The patricians' aim is to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter. Something is wrong, everyone. Happy New Year, thanks. Happy New Year to Titus IV. It begins as a day like any other. You wake up, your servants help you into your royal finery. You have a delicious breakfast and go for a quick ride on your favourite horse. Visit the physician for a checkup. A lovely start to the day, but something's wrong. Something's nagging at the back of your mind. Suddenly you realise with a pang of anxiety that you haven't attended a meeting in the council in weeks, months. How the time slips by. Summon your chancellor.
What seems to be the matter, your majesty? Why aren't you enjoying your customary pre-brunch walk in the royal gardens?
Didn't I used to attend council meetings, Chancellor?
Oh, don't worry about that, your majesty. The council is ruling the kingdom perfectly well without you. Now, if you could excuse me, I can't chat to you all day. I have important matters to attend to.
Chancellor, I'm an important matter. Yes, I'm the king. I'm important.
Oh, yes, of course you are. Of course you are, your majesty.
From that point on, you barely know anything beyond the walls of the palace. When you do attend a council meeting, you can't make yourself heard over the bickering nobles. Nobody cares about what you think. You're nothing more than a figurehead. You spend your days cutting ribbons, waving out of windows, hosting parties, blissfully ignorant of the affairs of states. It's not a bad life, really, is it? A little dull, maybe. Years later, bloated by drinking and feasting, you suffer a heart attack as you get up from the lavatory. Skill issue. Having left no heir, it's up to the nobles to vote for your successor from among the claimants. You only hope they will enjoy a less embarrassing end to their reign. Actually, pretty good. Oh, hi, Your Majesty. Didn't know you were there. Thanks. So our options are Lumi of the north and Nerelia of the coast. You know, that was a 5D chess move from the last of the Titus lineage. Somebody had to stop the Chief's Ragnarok. I mean, Barons choose, I guess, yeah? Alright. Let's do a final countdown for tomorrow. 3, 2, 1. If you've yet to vote, get it in quick. Okay. Ooh, Nerelia. Green hair, red coat. And it matches matches their little sash there. Okay, we're gonna do a vote because that was a game over for what Nerelia's plan is gonna be tomorrow. Let me find the poll. New poll. Ambition. So what were we going with today? Stability. So anything but authority. Anything but stability, sorry. We can have authority, trade, farming. What's it gonna be? What's the other one? Military or faith. Right, I'm going to start the poll there. Can vote in chat. Everyone can vote. You get 1 vote each. This is for tomorrow. And while you do vote, I'm going to have a read of the book. King Titus IV gave up power and became a figurehead, with the nobles and council taking over the actual business of ruling. Eventually, he suffered a heart attack on the lavatory. The barons withdrew support, and the wave of popular momentum behind General Isaac petered out. He is soon just another bitter old soldier ranting that he could have been the king. The chief's agreement with the ice giants fell apart, and the giants ended up attacking the north instead. The subsequent war kept the chiefs too busy to worry about matters of the throne. The patricians leapt into the power vacuum left by King Titus IV's death, and Aurelia took the crown with the council's blessing. King Titus IV the Rich, somehow, despite landing the kingdom in a load of debt. Vivi is the wealthiest noble at 8,500. Gudako is the poorest at 100 gold. And it is monarch, right? Oh no, Queen Nerilla. Queen Nerilla. Looking like we're going to go for a trade ambition, according to the votes. What a way to end the bloodline. I mean, it's over. Yeah, trade has 5 votes. It's clearly ahead of everything else. So we're going to go for a trade ambition tomorrow. It is what it is, GG. Yeah, sometimes it happens. Let's not be sad that it's over. Let us be grateful that it happened at all. So that's going to be the end of King of the Castle for today. Thank you for joining me here.